Hi, I'm Ann Oquinn and I'm with Mountain Village. We're a whooping sustainable community and we travel around from project to project. Okay, so Mountain Village, how did we get started? We wanted to do really good work with the earth and to share the ideas around sustainability with our local community as a way of getting to know our community. We started talking about sustainable community and possibly developing a co-housing community on our land. And it turned out that even through the efforts of educating the community over the 5 years that we were there, that there was a lot more resistance than I had hoped. We decided that our vision was still very much alive and strong, but that wasn't the right place or time. So we just offer ourselves to landowners, and if they have a dream or a project that they've been wishing that they could do but they just need some help, then we come out and assess and decide whether or not it's a project that we can offer ourselves on. So we've kind of bounced around and we've done like solar installations, earth dome projects, land restoration. Mountain Village is very much an organic community, people coming and going and then people returning, and our village it feels very much like an ever-flowing village. We started out with just our family, and we are just very involved with whatever local community we are in. So with the farmers market, the open mics, the theater, the granges, you know, volunteering at the local church to help do food distribution. And because we're so involved with the community, people get to know what Mountain Village is about. Our radius of locale is starting to actually grow. So we're not just staying in a certain area now. We're kind of moving around geographically as well. That's exciting because I feel like that we're really feeling and proving that you can develop community and family and what feels like home. And it doesn't have to be attached to place. Okay, so now we're standing in one of the houses at Homegrown Enterprises, and this house we're using as a communal space. This table was actually built by woofers last year at a different project, but we kind of bring it along with us because it's got a lot of good energy, and this is where we have some of our meals together. And so we have a communal living room space, kitchen, dining room. Come on in here. This is the one bathroom in the communal house, and the toilet doesn't work. And we're working on putting in a new septic outside, right there. But we have successfully installed a tub that was already here on the property. The drain is backwards, unfortunately, but this is what she had and said, do it. So we did. Right now what we are working on is we're pulling all of the nails and staples out of the walls, spackling, getting it prepared for painting, and just getting it functional. So the kitchen space, the bathroom space will be functional when we're done here, and then if we decide to stay longer, maybe we'll tear up the floors. This is a wood stove that we are actually reclaiming from a different project, keeping it from going to the dump. Permaculture, on its basic definition, is the study of living systems, and that means that you can apply these principles and concepts even in like political activism circles, or at the office, or at school, or in a relationship. We do practice permaculture and sustainability modes of operation as related to the gardens and landscaping and the earth. What we're really known for is applying these sustainability and permaculture concepts in the realm of group dynamics, personal relationships. What we do is we really get to know people, and we care about what it is that each person is trying to accomplish, what they'd like to experience. Yeah, we do some gardening too, but mostly we're gardeners of the soul. Working with young people, I feel like that's the most powerful thing that I could be doing in this world. It's the most far-reaching into the future. And when we create safe and sacred spaces to go deep, there's a depth and a breadth that that has such an integrity that as I kind of like imagine these woofers coming and we're planting beautiful seeds and really helping empower each person to find their gifts, their talents, shed you know, self-criticisms, and go out into the world feeling really strong and powerful. And so it's like we're planting seeds and sending them back out into the world, and that's a lovely, lovely vision for me. So there we go. I'll start with the learning curve around working with landowners that we are doing projects on their land. The biggest thing that we learned is to just make sure that the landowner is really understands what Mountain Village is about and how we operate, and being really clear about what we're coming in and promising to do in what time frame. Another challenge that that we have experienced is, well, just saying goodbye to people that are coming and going, that we fall in love with everyone and they have to toodle on, and I'm so grateful that many of them return to us and stay connected to us. So Mountain Village doesn't have money growing on trees, but we do have some income generating projects. Cornelius and I have independent contractor income generating jobs. So it's not a lot, but it's enough. We just kind of operate on an abundance mentality. We've really made a shift as a family and as a community out of the scarcity mentality into trusting the universe and knowing it in our bones that if we're doing good work with people and the earth, that we will be provided for. And you know, we've learned how to subsist on very basics, simple life, and that's the type of message that we actually present. We live our lives as an example so that others can think about it as a possibility for themselves in whatever way they would like. So just kind of talking about the idea of other types of currency, you know, and even when we do use money, like viewing money as an energy exchange, a unit of energy, not a piece of paper that, you know, has a certain value, or, you know. So trying to break down those mental constructs around value of a piece of paper or a coin, or maybe even an item. Some final thoughts that I feel important to put out there are that the lifestyle that we lead is a chosen lifestyle. It's not a product of unfortunate circumstances. We could be living a totally different kind of posh lifestyle, I guess you could say. But we choose to live simply. It's a volunteer act. My daughter, Blue, who's now 18, has been in the mix for the past couple of years, and I know as a mom, I know that she knows it in her bones now that there isn't anything that you can't do in life if you want to do it. One of the biggest fears that I had as a mom was sending my daughter out into the world and her feeling like that she has big dreams but that they felt insurmountable. And so to have woofers coming in and out of our home as we moved our home to home, from woofers from all over the world, she really got it. That if you want to go out and travel around, you can do it. People are doing it, and that you don't necessarily have to be attached to a certain locale or place to feel what it feels like to have community, family, and home. And so those are my final thoughts, and thanks for listening to me about Mountain Village, and I hope I see you out there building an earth dome or gardens or at a potluck.
Yay! Thank you!
Yeah! That was great, thank you.
That was awesome.
Awesome.
That was super, super.